Back. This is Timo from Appzio. With this video, I'll show you how to go a little bit further with the Hello World application that we created on the previous video. So we created a simple application that displays one action. Inside one action, we have an image and some text. I will be adding a little bit of logic, not a lot, but little. We're still not going into real programming, but we do this with the web configuration. So let's go to the web admin. This was our action type message. We'll choose another action type so we can change this existing action to type collect a variable. Let's define the variable. If you're not quite familiar with the term variable, it means basically an information that's saved for each particular user on this application. We'll define it a single line of text, and let's edit our variables. We can see there's some preset variables, and when you add different actions to your app, you might see these variables created automatically. We actually have a variable we can use here, so let's use the name variable. We'll ignore the other configuration options here for now, but let's create another action here. And it's a message. So what we're doing here is that we are replacing using the variable. So first we collect the variable, and then we show it on the very next action. So let's go ahead and refresh our application. You can always refresh by just dragging down. It will make a turnaround to the server, get the new configuration so it knows to behave in a different way. So I will say here, welcome to our new demo application. Here's the variable that we collect in. Then we say, as you can see, it was double brackets after all. Even I can't remember everything. So let's do a refresh. And now it's just welcome Timo. What we could do now with this information is we can also trigger content. So maybe instead of asking for the name, we would be asking for age and trigger content based on the user's answer. I'm sure you can draw the line from there. So let's just go ahead and use the name variable that we have already defined. So we say this is this branch has its own triggering, so both actions and branches can be triggered based on various different parameters. If we take location, we can use the location to trigger. We can use triggering to show content only for iOS users, or like in this case, we're showing content based on a variable value. So if name equals Timo, then this branch should be triggered. Let's just go ahead and also fill in an action, because the branch will not be visible if it doesn't have an active action inside. Let's go back to the simulator. We do another refresh. There's Timo's content. To really see that it's based on the triggering, we can do so that if the name is Simo, let's do a refresh, and it's gone. And let's change it back to Timo so that we can access it. And here are my personal notes that we just created. So here I gave a simple example. We created an action that collects information from the user. Then we use that information to display content and trigger some additional content. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the other episodes.